Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Papa T here at JCT 92.G Radio, once again on the airwaves to bring you informative facts and data to actually assist you in the things that you do in your business structures and in their everyday life, for life itself is a business. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I have one of the lines this evening, that sensational entrepreneur, none other than Tom Simeon. Tom, how's it going?
Good, Papa T, how are you?
Outstanding. It's a pleasure to have you back in the fold.
Thank you.
And actually making some things happen in your everyday business life. Do you want to tell the folks a little bit about who Tom Simeon is and some of the things that make you tick?
Yeah, I'm like Papa T says, I'm Tom Simeon. I live in Connecticut, based out of New Haven County. I have a real estate license in both Rhode Island and Connecticut, and I help new home buyers and investors and people who are trying to find the right rent for the right budget most every day.
Outstanding. Tom, in your endeavors in business, first before we get into the particulars of your business, tell the folks what motivated you to become an entrepreneur or self-employed.
That's a great question. When I was younger, I used to watch people that owned houses and rented them out, and they always seemed to have a nice life, and that was my dream at like 15. I would say I want to do that. And when I was a kid, I was cutting lawns. I would just walk through the neighborhood with a lawnmower, and if somebody's grass was high, I'd knock on the door, ask them how much, if I can cut their lawn, and they would say how much, and I'd say $7. They'd say too much. I'd say what can you afford? They said $5. I pulled the cord on the lawnmower and started, and I just saved up whatever I could, just cutting lawns. I saved like $4,000 and wound up buying a 3-family house at 18 years old. And
hold on. You bought a house when you were how old?
18.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a 3-family house in New Haven, and two of the rents paid all the bills, and the third one was the third floor made me a profit. I saved the profit from that one and bought another one with the money I saved on that in 18 months. So by the time I was 22, I had 4 3-family houses.
Let me ask you this. That word motivation comes to mind because I heard saving in there. I saved.
Yeah.
Where was this characteristic instilled in you at, or was it inherent?
You have a good question. I think it was from my grandfather. When I was younger, he had given like a small coin collection with the old blue books. I don't know if you remember the blue books years ago, and you would put the Lincoln pennies in there,
yes.
and he gave some to my cousin, and then he gave some to me, and then he checked on us, and when he checked on my cousin spent it all on the ice cream man when he came, and I was trying to find other coins to fill it with, and he was excited that I was not my cousin, and he continued to feed me more books, and he just made me it was almost like a form of saving, just one penny at a time.
Wow. So
it would probably be started with my grandfather, just trusting me, and I didn't disappoint him.
Outstanding. There's another key word, that word trust. Now we can endeavor that or accept it just in its basic layman term, meaning that someone had a certain level of confidence in you, and that bestowed a certain characteristic that has carried over into your adult life and into your business world. But the thing is, there's also a thing called trust in business. Can you explain that to the people?
Yeah, trust in business is that, you don't want to be embarrassed with the decisions that you help people make. And, especially in housing, in housing, decisions that people make on their residences, the biggest decisions that they make in their lives, other than, picking who they're going to live with, permanently. But they're major decisions, so, anyone that you work with, or advisors, or, your insurance person, or your realtor, or your attorney, you want, best possible advice. And, once you surround yourself with the right people, good things will happen, and advisors that he used and shared them with everyone. And he, he said, there was a room full of people, and he talked about, you can buy all these CDs from me, and you can have all these books, and you can read them from front to back, but if you don't apply yourself, it's not going to do you any good. And he described, he stood in front of the class, and he said that if I give you a book on learn to swim, and you read page 1, page 2, and page 1 is, right arm here, then left arm, and left foot, right foot kick, and I bring you in the water, and you never swim before, and I threw you overboard, you're not going to say, well, take page 1, page 2, page 3, you're going to start moving on your own, and that's the key, you have to apply yourself. It's not about read all the books in the world, but without either partnering up with someone or giving it a try or surrounding yourself with people that will help you. It's going to be very stagnant.
So that there comes down to practical application is as essential as your basic foundations of learning.
Yeah.
Indeed. All right, on in part, and I know you're very busy this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this is Tom Simjian, and we look forward to having him in the TV studios, as well as bringing him back for a more lengthy discussion and enlightenment with you folks. He is proven and tested in what he does, and he's still continuing to do what he do. So on that note right there, I'm going to ask you the 3 strongest components that you feel is necessary to comprise a strong backing in order to succeed in business. What would they be, Tom?
I think it's being, no matter what industry, being current with, market trends because of our technology world today. There's no more dial phones, and there's no more, you're not running around with, a beeper on your side. So, technology, changes in a blink. So just staying on that and just being as truthful as you possibly can be, and, put the time in. If you really want something, the story about bring water to 311 degrees, but raise it with more degree and it'll boil. And the plane will, you can bring a plane to maybe 319 miles, we'll say 150 miles an hour, but another mile an hour will get it off the ground. So it's sometimes that little bit of effort that will make your world change.
There it is, that little bit of extra effort. Tom, it's been great. Much love to you. I look forward to actually having you in the TV studios and available for a more lengthy conversation.
All right, cool. I'll give you an email address if anyone needs any advice, and they can hit me if I could be of any help. I'll be glad to.
Outstanding. If you can share that email with them, that'd be fantastic.
Okay, it's T, and then SIMJIAN @KW.com. I'll say it one more time.
Okay.
TSIMJIAN @KW.com.
Outstanding. It's been real, Tom. I look forward to actually seeing you in person real soon.
It's a pleasure.
God bless.
God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was none other than Tom Simjian. And as he said, that he's a well-rounded real estate investor. I recommend that you guys actually definitely see him on that email that he just left, because when I say that he's well established, and it comes through those efforts that he just shared with you guys. And that's what we do here at JCT 92.G Radio, JCT Television and Multimedia, JCT Management Organizations, is actually share information that's useful and vital in not only your entertainment life or world, but your everyday life and world. Look forward to seeing and sharing with you real soon. Once again, it's Papa T here at JCT 92.G Radio, and I'm going to leave you with Tony Tuff, Big Dance in Town. JCT 92.3.
What's the crowd that got around? What's the champion sound in town? Hey, according to the fields, I had to chill, cause I had no weeds. Shuki jump on me hands, yes. Me and me brethren stem with some hopeful reasoning, yes. Chatting about life and thing like how to hold some muscling. Lord of mercy, to survive the system. Big dance in town, but no money nor spend. No more niceness again. Can't even check me girlfriend. build back the vibes. Stop the fuss and fight, yes. Try stop the war and strife. Chant some positive lyrics. Hey, stop the destructive gimmicks. Give praises to the King, 'cause of him control everything. Face reality.